Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done already, subscribe to Off the Cameras Boxing, like the video, do all that great stuff. Big up EJ Boxing. Big up, big up, big up. Bro, this is super early, you know. I didn't even clock this, is super early. Alright. We're almost ready to get started. Main event is happening right now. Let's get cracking, man. Let's get cracking. Give me 1 minute. Come on. Come on. Alright, boom. Let me just put in the rounds so we know where we are. Round 2. Big up, big up, big up. I don't know how good this Joseph Julia, how amazing he is in terms of, because I've seen a couple of his fights, but I'm a bit underwhelmed. That's to say the least. Round 4. Round 6. Round 8. Round 9. Sorting out a couple of banners, guys. Bear with me. Round 10. Almost there. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bear with me. Big up, big up, big up, EJ. Actually, you know what? Buddy, let's just drop the link. Let me just drop the link. Fuck it. Let's check a couple of things. Mark Nelson, let's go. Alright. I'll tell you where I am. As soon as I click round 1, we started. 3, 2, boom. Let's go. Round 1. Okay, Joseph Patilli's on the heavy hand. Good lead hand. Big up, big up, big up, EJ.
What's going on? What's going on for the canvas, man? Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year, bro. How you been?
I'm all right, man. You know this is gonna be a quick fight, though. You know that, right?
I know. I have a feeling it's going to be like one of them. Like we're gonna get over and done quick.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
fam, like I'm scouting this guy. Like, would he be our light heavyweight? And I'm just before I was just like I'm on the fence. So I need to see a good performance from Smith Jr. today. What do you think?
What you talking about, Yard?
With regard
You talking
all
about
of
Andy
us,
Yard?
all of the
Oh no, no,
Yard
like
or
it'd be a good fight. They'd be in good fights. Like Joe Smith was very basic, yeah, but it's one thing about him. He's got a very good resume, bro. He's got a very good resume. So he might, even though you look skillfully, like you're not seeing stuff, like he's pretty good. He's beat some very good fighters. But Yard and them, though, if you look
Mm,
at the guys in the UK, they ain't fought their competition. You got Bernal Hopkins, he's got Fanfara, all the top boys. But like, it's a business, yeah. Because you look at Joe,
mm,
he's the least dangerous at the light heavyweight champion. That's why, because he's right there in front of you. So you're thinking, well, if I can hit him, I can do him. But yeah, if he hits you, he can take you out, bro. Because you see this fight here, Kevin Cunningham from St. Louis, yeah, he likes his
yeah,
fighters like Corey Spinks and Devin Alexander to circle. So when you're looking at him, he's just going to keep working the jab, keep his guard tight, and keep circling him. That's what he's going to. That's their game plan. But you see, Joe Smith, right? He's one of them guys there. You just for a minute you think you got him, and he'll open up and just hit you on the top of the head, and you're down, bro.
yeah,
He's easy. You can outbox him. It's not a problem. It's just like when you get into the round 6 and 7s, when your defense starts to slack, and that's what he needs because he's got the power to do you. Because he don't mind getting hit. He's just trying to get his in. You know what I mean? That's why his guard's tight, really tight.
yeah,
Like I'm gonna keep doing that, but you see, he's not fighting to win. You look as you can see that his guard's tight. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
He's the go ahead.
I can see what you mean. Like he's coming off a wow. Okay,
See, you can't fight a fight like that, bro. You need to open up, bro. Like, isn't it? So he's just most of the time this guy's sparred a lot of guys, so he knows how to look after himself. You get me? But he's not trying to win. He's just gonna be there to keep the fight interested. You still there? Are you frozen off the canvas, bro? Unless it's me. I think you're frozen there, buddy. Yeah, he keeps look, see? Leave high guard up. Whoa, see? There you go. That's it. See, the defense start get slacked, you'll open up. Hopefully off the cameras come back. The show's still there. There you go. You're back now.
hold on,
There you're back.
hold
There
on. Give
you
me 1 minute.
go.
I don't know why bro. My thing just crashed. I said, "What's going on
Yeah,
here?"
your connection. That's it. Yeah, you connect. Boy, I hold it down for you, brother. I hold it down. There you go. That round's in the books, isn't it? It's a good round in the books. Advert. Were you watching it on? Oh, he's gone. Off the canvas is off. There you go. He's back again.
All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Hold on. We're
There
back,
you go.
guys. Cool. I'm watching
Yeah,
it on. I'm watching it on Sky Sports.
yeah. I'm
I'm
watching
watching on
it
Sky
like
Sports.
I'm watching it through a stream, but I'm not buying Sky. I'm watching it through a stream, so because I don't really like it.
No
I don't
way.
really like. Yeah, the commentary. I don't know if they got American commentary. They got American or English commentary.
It's American. It's through Top Rank.
Oh, okay, all
It's
right. Yeah, that's all right then,
it,
because we need to discuss about the lawsuit, Terence Crawford, and what's
bro.
going on there. That's another thing. Why the adverts on in it? Why the break? We got a break right now.
No, I'm on round two. 2 minutes 38 of round two. Yeah,
Oh, you're
the
around.
loss.
You're around. You're in front of me, bro. You're way in front of me
I
still.
swear. Yeah, I think I
Yeah, that's
might
all right.
be.
Nah, yeah. You're because you got it. Yeah, I got it live. Yeah, my round's about to start now, innit?
I heard a couple of decent things in regards to this Jeff. Brother, I keep thinking his name's Steven Gerrard or something like that because
Yeah,
it's Steven
Gaffney.
Geffrard.
Yeah, his name's Gaffney, whatever. But you see, the thing is, he's sparred a lot of guys. They have to build him up, but he's not there to win. He's just
Yeah,
there for Joe Smith to look good against. So Joe's trying to get a knockout and go home and spend time with his kids. That's what he likes doing. He's like one of them guys. They like he likes to work and just go home and spend time with his kids. So that's what he's gonna do here. trying to
We,
pip. This
we,
guy's just gonna listen. Listen. It's hard to win a fight when you've just if no one's ever heard of you, and all of a sudden they're trying to tell that this guy's not going to be competitive. Never heard of this guy.
to be fair, like I know somebody down in South Florida, and he was like, "Yeah, like I hope he's getting his chance," and he thinks he reckons he could win. But to be fair, it's one of them. It's one of them biases. Like it's from your ends, you know the way.
Because the thing is, Anthony Yard and Tunde got offered the fight, and they said no, innit? They didn't want it because you're in man's hometown. How much they're gonna pay you, and this, that, the other. So they said no, because they want to. It's all about a money business. So this guy would normally be Joe Smith's sparring partner. That's what that's what he's there for. You know what I mean? Pay him some money, he comes round and give you some good work.
Like trust me, yeah. Like with regards to Joe Smith, I do you know what? I'm comfortable in people like Anthony Yard and Craig Richards not taking this fight on the basis of it's like a 2-week notice. Imagine if they lose like on a 2 weeks notice. It's a bit
They should take the fight, man. See, you think me? Listen, take the fight, acquit yourself pretty well, and that's it. Like, see what it is this day and age. No one wants to lose because if you lose in boxing, your money goes down. You see what I'm gonna say?
True.
So that's what all it's about. It's a business, right? It's money, and like guys, because guys don't want their money going down. They think, but they see the thing is, what are you in the sport for? Because the thing to me, a loss you can only learn from a loss if you come back in it, and if you learn from a loss, yeah, that'll make you better in the long run. In the long run, going forward in your career, you can't stay trying to hold up and trying to think. So for me, if they got the opportunity, I'll take the fight, bro. If I feel like my guy could beat him, it didn't matter how much money, because I know that if we beat him, we're gonna get a rematch, get more money, and we get more accolades. I'll take the fight, man. I'll take the fight. That's what no one wants to fight Joe Smith. They don't want to take it short notice. They didn't like the money. They didn't like the money, and they don't like the idea you're fighting in man's hometown where he is, and they're not on it. They're not on it. This guy don't care. This guy don't care. He was gonna get paid for sparring anyway. So if they're gonna give him a fight to money, he's not trying to win the fight. He's just trying to make it interesting.
Like you can tell, like what 2 weeks notice. Not probably the money probably weren't right. Yeah, I hear it with regards to this training preparation. It's I could hear why people turn around and be like, like it's kind of long. And you know what? I can see why Joseph Jr. probably won't accept them even if they wanted to fight as well. Because it's like, fam, like I've been training for somebody else here, and you break this guy who's tougher than Callum Smith Jr. Yeah. It's all matter in the dunya, but I don't know what's going on with the lawsuit in regards to Terence Crawford, because I know you're speaking about that earlier.
Yeah, well, basically, like it's just it's about money, owes, and promises that are offered, and the way obviously he's been portrayed in the media and stuff like that. So Bob's getting his nut. Whether they're gonna get money, I think the thing's gonna be settled, because I think if they take it to court, Bob's gonna get exposed, bro. I'm telling you. Because you see, man like Crawford, yeah, the way he fights is the way he does business. Yeah, he wouldn't take you to court if he didn't have stuff on you.
True.
In my opinion, they should settle the case, right? Because everyone's thinking, oh, it's Bob Arum, but you see, he's 90 years old. He don't remember what he said last week. 1 minute, he don't remember. So he's like, he in his mind, he's like, but he's old, bro. Like he said some stuff, and you know what I'm saying? He says some crazy stuff. He probably does. You know what I mean? You don't sell. I believe he said
a knockout. I think it's just about to be a knockout.
He's like for my man. Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but I think it's literally just he needs to finish this off, this Joseph Jr.
You think so? Yeah.
He needs to finish it. Yeah, he's not. He had him on the ropes. He was piling it in, but at the same time, he's not cutthroat. Like a Pawatz, he's not a good finisher. You know what I'm saying? I think you've probably seen it now.
But this guy's better level than some of the guys they face, man. This guy's better level. I know what you mean by the punch you got caught, but no, this guy's better level. He's a game guy, man. You can see by the guys he sparred, man. He's a very good, solid guy. But like I said to you, sparring's only a couple of rounds, like 8 rounds or thing round, and you bring like you do 3 and then you step out. But to have a 12-round fight against a guy ready for you, that's a different thing, man. So I don't know if he'll knock him out, but he'll definitely. The guy's not winning, If Joe doesn't knock him out, that's good, innit? Joe goes some rounds anyway. He goes some rounds. Like I said to you, he's usually a sparring partner.
Yeah. I hate what you mean. Like the guy's just coming here to just get smacked up, get paid, and cut. To
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fair,
that's
like
it. Yeah. This is gonna make. He's just gonna make something. He's not trying. He's just trying to. He's trying to see if Joe's gonna open up. I mean, listen, if Joe looks vulnerable, my man will take advantage. They showed earlier on notable short notice fighters who've come in and upset people, like Chris Bird and Vitaly Klitschko and Manny Pacquiao beating the African fighter and some other guys. Yeah, Andy Ruiz and
yeah,
Anthony Joshua, like short notice opponents who actually do upsets. But this one here, because a lot of the guys didn't want to fight him. You know what I mean? I know they offered it to Anthony Yard and this. I know they offered it to Craig Davis and whatever guy. They said that Craig Davis. Craig Richards. I know they offered it to all them
yeah.
people. Yeah, Craig, them man is like, nah, it's all right. Because they know Joe is dangerous, bro. Like literally, he's a dangerous guy. And if you ain't got sparring for him, he can hit. And he's on you, you know what I mean? Because look at Yard, yeah?
That's true.
Yard just won the other day. I was you, I would have took the fight, but Tunde and Lennon, they want to take it. They want to take it in their terms. You get me? They want to make sure they get paid nicely for them to go there.
To be fair, like when it comes to business and stuff like that, I'm gonna have like I'm big up as well. You've had a dumb for when it comes to business. And Tunde and them lot, I kind of trust them over some of the other light heavyweights because despite the fact that they had a few stumbling blocks over the last couple of years. When it comes to the management side and the business side, I can't really super fault them. The stuff that they've been doing, the fights, the negotiations, they've been like really good outside of the ring. So, yeah, if Tunde didn't want to take the fight, it's calm because he's in a managing position anyway. Like it's all good, unless Canelo steps up.
But listen,
unless Canelo
right?
steps up, if Canelo steps up, then
is he being built? Is he being built?
Canelo will be in a manager position.
Yeah, but is Tunde being is Anthony Yard being built to be a world champion? That's the question. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
All right, is Anthony Yard being built to be a world champion? You have to ask yourself that question. Fighting the likes of Lyndon Arthur, who's he fought to get him ready for Canelo or Joe Smith Jr.? Who's he fought to get him ready for that?
I don't think he could be ready for Canelo. I don't think he could.
All right, who's he fought to get ready? Who's he fought to get ready for Joe Smith Jr.? Because you fight, in the olden days, you fight former world challengers, or you fight former guys who are coming down. Like I always said, the Tunde should have fought Pascal.
Well, I think
you know what I mean, or Buddy Jack, You see what I'm saying? They're like middle guys on the way. They're former world champions, but they're on the slide coming down. So you fight them to get you ready for a Joe Smith. You understand? You cutting out again. Oh, you got technical problems there. My friend.
But
yeah, your technical problems, bro. Subscribe. You're back now, yeah? We'll see what the chat said. Who said? Yo, what's up, y'all? Yo, man. Yo, man. My man's off the canvas having technical problems. There you go. Bear with me. You'll be back there a bit. Yeah, that's crazy, you know. I don't know if it's me, you know. Maybe I should leave his stream, you know. He's having technical problems badly, but this guy's doing a good job. Actually, he's putting on some good work on Joe. He's a good jab. My man Ike Potatoes popping the jab, making it interesting. Yeah, Joe started off a bit too fast there. Good defense.
Right, we're back in, but Joseph is the opponent is back in trouble, guys. Yo, can you hear me? Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me.
Boom. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now. God.
Yo, I don't know what's happened there, my technicals, but I might have to fix some the internet because this thing's moving mad.
Yeah, man, I'm surprised, bro. You're one solid as a rock, bro.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm thinking it's me, bro. Like, I figured I'd rock up. Maybe Oh, he's opening up. Is that what you think when he opened? Because he's Joe Smith's opened up, yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
When Joseph
man,
opened up,
man. He's
that's when the internet went back straight back on. I was like, "Bro, what's going
he's
on?"
tight guarded. No. You. Let me show you something, right? See, I've seen this before. Right? When someone's got a
Yeah,
tight guard, like when someone's got a tight guard, you know how you pry it open. You aim at one of the hands. You don't aim through the middle. A lot of guys, if you aim through the middle, it's stronger. Think about it. It's weaker
true.
with one of the hands. So if he jabbed the left hand, then it would open slightly, and then you can go straight through the middle. But yeah, he's starting to do that actually. Yeah. But you see the
True.
things here to apply that, you got to go round the back of his elbows, or you got to jab one of his hands to open to apply them. But like I said, this guy's sparred the best. Sparred the best in light heavyweight division. He ain't going nowhere. That this guy would be good for Anthony Yard, bro. And even Lyndon Arthur, he'd be good with, He's a good opponent.
I understand what you mean. Like this guy's a very, very, very solid guy. From what I'm
Yeah.
seeing,
Mm.
the guy is a very, very, very solid guy.
Mm.
He's very strong, very durable.
Yeah.
Good jab on him. Very, very athletic. I can see why they put him in last minute. It made Joseph Jr. look slightly good.
He's probably sparred Joe. He's probably sparred him before.
Like last week, innit?
Yeah. He's probably sparred him before. That's why they brought him. Look, see. You see, he's throwing his punches and stuff like that. But you see, Joe, he's not very inventive. He's not really got inventive with the offense. You get me? He's just basic, very basic offense.
Yeah, I hear you. When it comes to Joe, something about him. It's just I'm not sure how good he is on his footwork, because his footwork, it looks like he's crossing his legs quite a few times.
Yeah, he's basic,
Maybe it's
bro.
just me.
Yeah, no, he's basic. He's a basic, solid, but he's a world operator because his competition is solid, bro. So this is what I'm saying to you. Look, he's doing it. Actually, he's jabbing one in the hands actually to apply him open, but his speed is not. He's not too far. So Yard and Tunde are looking and say we should beat him because we this, that, the other. But really and truly, your resume doesn't say that you can beat a Joe Smith, bro. When they fought, and your resume when they fought Sergio Corov, their whole thing is he's old. Because they talk Tunde could talk, and they could make their whole thing was he's old, but bro, realistically, man's a top level amateur, and he's fought very good opponents. So his caliber, and even though Yard only had one real round in that fight, his caliber of fighting, Yard really had nothing to say that he could beat him. But in that fight, I mean, he wasn't a favorite; he was the underdog still. And you're fighting in Russia. He done okay, but he done all right because but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think he's built on that because to me, when you're at world level, fight another world level guy. Don't come back down. He went all the way back to domestic and lost against Lyndon because their confidence wasn't the same. So the way he finished the last fight, Lyndon, he knew he could beat him. He said, right, you know what I mean? If that's the best he can, I can be better than that. And that's what happened in the second fight. But this is domestic level. We're talking about world level where this guy is, in it. Joe's got a solid chin, and everyone's Yard hits hard in that, but Yard don't like getting hit.
Whoa! Oh,
not that.
Sorry. But that is, I think it could be all over. Hold on. Nah, this Geffrard guy, he's got good flight management skills. When you're hurt, you just he's gone. Nah, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
No mess.
Yeah. I told you.
Come on. Nah, the referee's just letting it crack on. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
What's going on? You want, bro? These refs here, they have no mercy. These refs don't care. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I'm watching it. I'm watching it now. I'm watching it now. The flurry in it. It's hurt, isn't it?
You see it now?
Yeah, he's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt. He got hurt with a hook over the. He can't. See, eventually, if you can't hurt a man, and this is what I try to tell you about Joe Smith. He hits hard, bro. It's a hard fight. He's got a good chin. You see what I'm saying? So that's something you need to be ready for. You couldn't take man like him. And remember, he's been training for 2 months. He's on it. You know what I mean? So you're not on your game. So to all them men there, or Craig and them, look, they would get hurt, man.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. This guy, I think a lot of people. The thing is, when you're talking about world level, and a lot of people of our domestic scene haven't fought like at world level.
Yeah, you haven't.
I would say that for most weight classes, other than the light heavyweight, because I think the light heavyweight UK domestic scene
Stacked. Yeah,
is at
stacked.
world level. I think they
Yeah.
are at world level. So I think that if I think Lyndon is at a very high level, and all of these guys are so, and also Yard fought in Russia, the lessons that he's learned probably over there, and also the lessons they put from the loss as well, and avenging that loss. I think, and the preparation as well, because I think the preparation and the training has gone through the roof. To be fair, especially for the Linden camp, and I don't know with this Joseph Junior guy, because he's basic. It's not a lot really to him. I think that they could do it, but I also believe that Boatsi could do it. But where is Boatsi? Who is he fighting next?
Nah, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I see.
Mm.
What you're looking on is offense. Yeah, of what they're doing offensively. Now, the whole thing is, I agree with you. Now, offensively, they can do what you're saying. But now we're talking about when they get hit. You understand?
That's
Like
true,
if you look at Yard's fight with Kolev, his nose was bleeding from round 2. Nose was bleeding, bro. Man's nose was bleeding. He was what? I remember he was supposed to come in with the Mayweather stuff. That's what Yard was built on. Mayweather, he was like Mayweather's heir apparent. You understand? He wears all the Philly shell and all that. He didn't use none of that stuff there when he fought Sergio Kovac, right? His nose was bleeding from round. Then he had a good round, and he couldn't finish him because he was tired. And he when you hurt a man, I don't know if you know, if you hurt a man to the head, the first thing you do is you go to the body to stop him from recovering, because you know when you recover, you're breathing and stuff like that. So he didn't do that, and he let Kolev recover. But Kolev has been through a lot of hard things in his career. So it's not when you're hurt, it's how you recover, and he recovered well, and then put Yard down. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're looking at what he's improved, going against Lyndon Arthur and then barely throwing any punches in that fight, you can see your confidence wasn't the best. Yard only got confidence in the last round to do him. So I'm talking about his learning curve. They can talk all these names and this, that, the other, but you're not fighting no one to get you ready for these things. You're not Craig, as for Bivol, but Craig is like a sparring partner. Craig's another one, you know. He's like a sparring partner mode. Like at domestic level, he's good. He can beat guys at domestic, But at the world level, the fight with Bivol was a dribble. It was boring, and it's like Craig didn't really make an imprint. Yeah, I was in with Bivol. I went the distance, you know. But Bivol in the world scene is a very basic guy, in it. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say. I don't want to be too negative about it, but I just feel like a lot of guys, are not really prepared to win a world title. It's like they're there, but they haven't done their homework to win a world title, and that's what it comes down to, man. I mean, and like with Tunde and them guys, it's like you're missing European completely, no European belt. Domestically, there's guys there you're not fighting, so it's hard to say where they're gonna go at this point. In it, they're happy they beat Lyndon Arthur, okay then. But in the bigger thing, you were supposed to beat Lyndon Arthur in the first fight, so it's
do you know what? I think the circumstances of the first fight, with everything surrounding it, and that being in a studio and not in a
no fans in
an arena. No fans, not in an arena. I think all of that and the personal circumstances, I think they played a huge difference. But I think in that last Lyndon fight, what I saw was preparation, very good preparation. They knew what the shots that Lyndon was going to throw. They knew the defensive work they needed to do. They instead of just going into like a Philly show what they did in the first fight, they just parried shots. Saw the lead jab, parried shots, and literally nullified all of his attacks. And I think that if they study Joseph Jr. in a very similar way, I think they could just pick him apart. They could do and just work on it. Just pick him apart and work on the things that Joseph Jr. is weak on. I think Joseph Jr., like you said, is a very basic fighter. And I also think that Anthony Yard is a very durable fighter. So I don't think the power of Joseph will affect him. I think that if he applies pressure on him, I think that he could really suffer. Especially if it's like one shot there and then you follow up with 2, 3,
would you say Anthony Yard's got world-class power?
Yeah.
Okay, so what Aaron, so what world-class person has he knocked out? Now, knocked out is the key. Not knocked down, knocked out.
Nah, well, do you know what?
Did he knock down Sergio Kolev?
I think he really, really hurts Sergio Kolev.
I hurt him. See, okay, and he Sergio Kolev is he's quite solid, right? He's quite solid.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, if you got world class power, then you should knock out world class fighters. That's how world class power is. So is he? Let me ask you a question: is he got domestic power? Yeah, has he got domestic
Nah,
power?
nah, I think with the power, hold on, let me just put it to round 7. I think the power
Mm,
is there. The Kovalev fight. The thing is, with the Kovalev to the Yard second, to the Linden second fight, I think the growth has been amazing. I think the skill level has improved drastically. The defense has been improved drastically, and also the power and the generation of power in terms of just maintaining that throughout each round, throughout the first to the last minute, has been immaculate. So I think at
mm,
this present time, 2022, right now,
mm.
I think his power is world class.
Well, you
Definitely,
see,
I think it's got
that's all
more
right.
power than Bivol. I think it's got more power than Bivol.
Nah, I can't really say that. Like, I can't really say that because Bivol
Mm,
fought better. Again, Bivol's fought high level opponents, isn't it? This is what I'm saying. Look at Bivol's opponents and look at him. He's fought Craig Richards. You know what I mean? He's fought other guys. Bivol's fought a lot higher level, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. So you can only judge people by who they fought in
mm,
this pro game. Yeah, like you can think by their skill set and like in your mind potentially that he has more power, but only you can say that when you've been in there. And then when he went to call, if you hurt him. But he never
mm.
knocked him down. But and to be fair, Canelo, you see Canelo what he did to Blidi. You see what he did to Canelo. So if he fought, if Yard was gonna fight, because a lot of people were saying that Yard would beat Canelo, but bro, looking on that sort of thing, you're talking about taking shots now. You know, what I mean? This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
So you can give shots to take shots, and that's what the way
yeah.
where you can tell when Yard starts taking shots. Where, hey, listen,
I
hey,
haven't.
bro.
Do you know what? I'd like. The thing is, I. This is the thing. I think first, I think they could definitely beat Joe Smith Jr. That's in my opinion. I don't. I think they could beat him at the very minimum. From there, I think
Nah.
that the world class fighters, the resume will be built. I really do think that. I think the resume will be
But
built.
that
He'll bring.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, because I like the fight because it's a good tested fight because he's not fast. Yards got a lot of thing attributes better than
Yeah,
him, right? He's far. He's a bit faster. He's got good combination work and stuff like that. But what then you so and let me so you start breaking it down. Who's got the better chin, Joe Smith Jr. or Anthony Yard?
very very similar. I can't pull them apart. Not gonna
What?
lie. Very
Well,
very
what?
similar.
Well, who's Joe Smith's been knocked out by a world level. Andy Yard got knocked out by a Kovalev. So
I
you think
don't
it's
think
gonna
Anthony. I don't think
uh,
Anthony got knocked out because of a poor chin or a poor durability. I think he
you don't
got
think
knocked
so?
out. No, I don't think so. I think he got knocked out because of pure exhaustion. You know the tank is like zero,
Yeah, I don't know about it.
and then you're off. Then you're off balance. You get even the slightest jab. You jump onto the floor. All of a sudden, you're just drained. You can't even get up. He's not
But
like
that's
super hurt.
that's this. If you look at Tommy Hearns versus Hagler, he was drained and he was drained. But the real issue is your chin, innit? You went down, man, hit you on your chin. He jabbed him. It was a jab, you know. You see, it wasn't like he went down and he never touched him. He jabbed him and he went down. The Yard went down. So I'll give the chin to Joe Smith Jr. Now power's comparable. Like they both could hurt each other. So let's say I'll go with the let's say the power is similar. Let's go with that. Yeah. But when it all comes down, the X factor, can you take what you're given? That's what I'm trying to tell you. And Joe Smith
True.
is granite. He can take shit, man. This is why I said it's a very good fight. It's a very good fight because Yard can
No, but
put a lot of level in it.
I think Yard's got better defense. Yeah, from what I'm
I
seeing,
can't say that.
I think
I don't know about that. He gets hit a lot, man. He gets hit a lot.
no,
He was getting hit.
definitely. I think,
He was getting hit for free against Linden in the first fight. Linden was touching him all day, bro. In the
but not
first fight.
even, but not in the second fight. In the second fight, he
Nah,
couldn't touch him.
he ambushed him in the second fight. He got ambushed in it. He ambushed
Like
him in it.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
ambushed him. But yeah, literally from the first bout, he just didn't give him no space. But look, you can only and that's what I said. You can only go by what I've seen. If they fight like Joe Smith's gonna be a slight favorite, nothing much in it. What remember this thing is about building guys in it. So fighters always go through when it always gets shown about my people die in my family, and it happens in fighters all the time. Some fighters talk about it, some fighters don't, but it's a narrative to make people feel like they understand the fight. Like Dillian, oh, they won't give my title shot after a certain amount of days. It makes the fans feel like they're with you. That's what these are called narratives in the
No,
storyline.
but but to be fair, like the circumstances, losing 4 or 5 million members, fighting in the
Yeah, but
studio,
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, it's
it's a good yeah. As a fan, it's a good selling point to make the fan feel like
I,
I'm closer to him.
no,
I'm
I don't
closer to
think
the
it's
fighter.
I think, do you know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think when you then watch the fight and you realize that he's not really sticking it on him. He's not like going forward. It's just like it's like his
Well,
mind
Lyndon's
is
day,
elsewhere.
Lyndon would let's be rare. Lyndon was the second best opponent he's ever faced, so he wasn't gonna do that because they got burnt with the Sergey Kovalev. They were confident against Sergey because he's old. When they went Lyndon's not old, and Lyndon done more things in amateurs than Yard, so Yard wasn't gonna roll up and try and do that. That's why he fought cautiously, not necessarily because of what happened in his family. The family thing is a narrative that when you're a TV network or whatever, you tell the viewers so we feel like we know the fighter and we can endear to the fighter. That's what he's like. Buster Douglas, his mum died 2 weeks before the fight. It makes people think, oh, that's what helped him win. Nah, it was the preparation. They prepared to win, and then Tyson didn't prepare, and my man beat him in it. So just going on the boxing Yard to me right now is again it goes back to his development. Is he developed to be a world champion, or are we just looking at Joe Smith and say he's rubbish? Yard should beat him. Rather than
Fair,
yeah,
I think you can put the two together. I think he's ready. The thing is,
yeah.
would he beat? Okay, I think that he'll beat Joseph Jr. That's in my opinion. Okay, but
Yeah.
I think if he's going to beat anybody, got any of the world champions, I think he'll beat Joseph Jr.
Yeah,
Would
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But if anyone, he's got a better chance of beating him than everyone else. I agree with that.
definitely. And
Yeah,
when it
because
comes to
he's vulnerable. He's vulnerable because Joe Smith's defense is vulnerable. His hands are down. As you can see, he walks up with his hands down, and he's there to be hit. But see for the fans, it's an intriguing fight. It's an intriguing fight. But
oh yeah, definitely.
I would tell you this though. I don't think they've brought guys in.
Oh, you've had the dump for says Yard beats Bivol. Do you know what? I was thinking that. I think Yard, based on what I saw Bivol against Craig and Bivol in this last fight,
Yeah.
I think Bivol hasn't impressed, to be fair. So I think that if Yard goes into the ring and prepares properly, he's got a great chance against Bivol as well. But Turbiev, okay, that's a different story. But Bivol and Joe Smith Jr., I wouldn't rule it off. I wouldn't rule it off.
Yeah, but it's about payday. You get more money. You get more money with fighting top. I see. Eddie, what's his name? Frank Warren is friends.
This guy's gone.
Yeah, Frank Warren is friends with Bob Baron. It's an easier fight to make.
Knockdown as well. Nah,
that's good body shot, man.
Yeah. 7. Come on,
let's go. Round did I say? What round? I said round 7. What round is it? What round?
The guy just took the knee. Khalas, no mess. This is round 9 knockout.
Yeah, from round 7. I said, yeah, there you go. I told you. From round 7, that's what I try to tell you, bro. It's all downhill. It's a sparring partner. He's not ready. He's not built to win. He's built to go. He's built to the survive and stuff in sparring to make it interesting.
I weren't impressed, man.
Yeah, he went down. He went down and take a knee in it.
He went down, took a knee, and just cut. Nah, I'm like, do you know what? Yeah, this seems fishy. You know when people fighters take a knee?
No, he's hurt. He's hurt, man. He's hurt. Now there's the corner through the towel in it. Now he's hurt, man. Now he's hurt. Nah, was it?
The ref counted it out. He didn't.
No. The corner through the towel in, man. The corner said he's done, man. Corner said he's done. The guy came up on the thing and told him the corner's done and he's done.
I hear you, man. I hear you, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not super impressed. But with this,
but you don't know. I don't know who the guy. So the guy wasn't supposed to win because we never heard of him. So. Yeah,
I've never heard of him. Like I had to look at.
He's never. But that's what. Andy Yard's opponents, yeah, half of them we never heard of, bro. I never heard of them again. Half of them. The only people I know is Sergey Kovalev and Tringy. I never heard of the guys he's fought. All of them. None of them.
I knew Lyndon.
I just said Lyndon. I just said Lyndon and said, all right. Apart from Lyndon and Sergey Kovalev. Who else do you know is doing anything that he's fought? or have heard or done anything. See, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, it's all about building blocks. Yeah, you know Lyndon, but the only reason you know Lyndon is because he beat Yard. If
No,
Yard
no,
beat
no,
him,
no. I knew Linden from before that. From before
who
that,
is it? Who did
because
Lyndon beat them? Go on.
no, because I saw him. He was always around Zelfa, and it was around a couple of the Buddy crew, and he's also around like Bugsy Malone, and like I would see him like
Oh,
regularly.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then I've that's why I've kind of heard about him.
Okay, fair
Him,
enough, fair enough. You see the
Zelfa,
corner? You see the corner?
but
Yeah, you see the corner. See, I told you the corner told the referee to stop the fight. See, innit? See? Yeah, you know, you're all right. Fair
wow.
play, fair play, fair play. But what I'm saying is that we're seeing it. We're seeing it. We see. Wait, he's got the
I ain't gonna lie,
experience.
yeah.
Mhm.
All of these guys, I'm not like other than Viterbiev, I ain't impressed, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
impressed.
yeah, yeah, that would be a better fight, Turfield, that would be a better fight.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because if Callum can knock him down, Yard definitely can knock him down. But but again, it goes back to the same thing again. Can you take his punches? You see what I'm trying to tell
Like,
you?
bro, that's what I'm saying, and I was speaking about that today about Canelo, yeah. I said the person who could beat Canelo is the guy that could take his shots with ease. Like if you could take Canelo's shots and then you could
And
give him
yeah,
some like a couple of jabs, throw more quantity of shots, but you could take his ones, yo.
yeah.
More
That's what I'm
like,
saying. Or
but
just not get hit by it, or just not get hit by him and hit him, and just keep hitting him and just don't hit. But
no,
even
no, no.
if that,
He's gonna
yeah,
hit
if you
you.
go
He's
to the
gonna hit you.
scorecards though, if you go to the scorecards, you're gonna lose though, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna let you win because he brings so much money in. And that's how Canelo is, isn't it? He fights very high level opponents. So if you're fighting Canelo, you're like, yo, bro, this guy's brought much better guys than me. He's been brought along very well. You get me? He's beat some good undefeated fighters and this, that, the other. So he's brought along. But you see, Canelo, eventually, it's like you keep fighting. The way he keeps fighting, someone's gonna get him, man. So it's all about the right timing. Someone's gonna get him.
The thing is, I don't know. With Canelo, I don't know where his decline is going to come from. I don't know. I don't know whether he's going to have a slow. He's going to become slower, or he's going
He's slow
to.
already. Slow already.
To be fair, like he is getting slow, but at the same time, is that really making much of a difference? Like he's just going to pound you down.
He just like beating up UK guys. That's all he does. He just beat up the whole of the matching roster. That's all he's on.
To be fair, that
Craig Richards will be the next opponent, bro. Trust.
No, I don't think so. No,
Yeah, bro, Craig will take it because you're getting a big payday, innit? Why would Craig not take it? Craig will take it, innit? But Craig actually light heavy. They light heavy actually. Super middle, innit? So it's super middle.
You know what? I can see him fighting. I can see him fight Makabu or
Benavidez. Makabu. They was just talking about that fight's not happening, bro. Cabo, it's not happening, bro. Like Cabo, we have to drop too much weight, bro. Like, and if you fighting, where'd you go? If you're missing, so hold on, you're just gonna miss light heavyweight and go to cruiserweight when you got, like you said, there's guys at light heavy that's better weight for you, isn't it? Why would you go all the way to?
That's true. You go to cruiserweight and then drop back down again to back.
What's the point? Yeah. If you really want to make a split, he'll look at the contenders for the super middleweight because he's undisputed now, and say I'll take that guy. Remember, it's matchmaking. When you're at the top, you match your guy to win. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Everything in boxing and professional boxing is matching your guy to win. The reason why y'all don't take the fight and this, that, the other, short notice, we haven't prepared, and it's a hard fight. Nah, forget that. We'll get him later. We ain't going nowhere. We'll fight some more bums and get ready. But the bums, I'm trying to say, the guys you fight to get ready, I'm trying to say that usually what used to happen is they bring in former world contenders. Like I said, like Tunde should have him fight Pascal. We should see the guy that Joe Smith Jr. just beat. You should fight him.
Yeah.
That's the people you bring in. Go, okay, I just know them. The guy fought the other day. And this is what I'm saying. You bring guys in to test you. To get you ready. So anyone could be a world champion these days, but can you hold on to the belt? Back in the day, you used to see like 15 defenses or 20. Bro, these days you don't see that no more. No one really does like that over 5 defenses of the belts because they're worried about they're gonna lose. Because when you win a belt, you're basically your matchmaker's not involved because you have a mandatory that someone's earned the right to fight you. So your matchmaker's not involved. So when you get rid of the belt, then you retain control of your destiny. So the professional boxing is like snakes and ladders. When you lose, you go
Yeah.
down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So when you're looking at Tunde, they're happy because they're back on the pay scale. That's why they're happy. They're happy. You got the pay scale. Money is a good fight. But really and truly, in the bigger schemes of things, is this getting you ready for a world title fight? Is that fight getting you ready to beat Joe Smith, beating Lyndon Arthur? That's the question.
Do you know what? The only I think that they could skip a step. I don't think that I wouldn't if I think that he could beat Joseph Jr. Would I want him to just jump into some sort of hard fights in between when I know he could beat the world champion? It's a bit like it's way too much of a risk, and it's pretty pointless because you're going to get the title shot anyway. But you need an opponent that's got very similar style to Joseph Jr. Powers like
Yeah, that's what I'm
powerful
saying.
puncher,
There you go.
durable.
Push, yeah, dude. Yes, there you go. And that's what I said. Pascal will be perfect because he's on the slide and he's a former world challenger. He gave Carl Froch a good fight. He'll give Yard a great fight. He'll give Yard can beat him, but he'll put Yard through it. And Yard, you know what I'm saying? That's a great fight. That's a great fight for the fans. It's adorable. He's old, but he's still dangerous. Oh, you got an interview now. Let me see what he said.
Here, and you put on a great show for all the fans watching. You know, he really brought it today. It was a great fight. You guys,
I'll put myself on mute 1 second.
Survivor, and
see what he said. No. That like yeah, this guy he just wants Beterbiev and Canelo. I don't think he wants. Oh, he tried to unify the division. I get where he's coming from. It makes sense to him. I hear him. Do I agree? Potentially not, because actually, you know what? I wanted to face Yard next. That's the one fight. But if he decides to unify the division, I'm not really fully mad at it. I just prefer Yard. Yard beats Bivol. Agreed. Agreed, but it's going to be tough though. It's going to be tough. Who is just fighting next? Beterbiev or Yard. But the thing is, I don't know if he's definitely going to fight Yard. I don't know. If they got the Beterbiev fight in front of him, would he fight Yard? I'm on the fence regarding that one. Yard is mentally ready for the next level. No more mock fights, please. I agree. I think what EG's trying to say is that with regards to just fighting guys in the top 5, top 10 of or okay, somebody in the top 5 or something alongside like a Jean Pascal. And I understand that perspective. That's a very valid perspective. But do I think that he could beat Joseph Jr.? Yeah, definitely. So I don't think that he will need to do all of this extra work to then fight Joseph Jr. Like I don't see it as 100% useful to then fight what 2, 3 more tough opponents and then jumping in with the world title shots when he could just win a world title shot and then do that afterwards when you're in a driver's seat. These guys will pick up the phone and fight somebody like a yard for no reason. So that's just in my opinion. But MSG, yo, I'm just checking. Let me just check something. MSG, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Because if they're fighting it, if they potentially fight their next fight in MSG, would I want to go? I wouldn't mind, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind going. Um I wouldn't mind going, not gonna lie. Hold on. Oh wow, okay. Oh wow. No, that's also as well, guys. Subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. We are going to be live. Actually, when should we do the live? Let me just check my schedule, my timetable, my schedule, see when we're next gonna go live. So I was thinking today at 6. I was thinking today at 6. Just check the schedule. Let me just check to see there's no mad things that's going on. Actually, should we do it earlier? Nah, 6. No, we'll do it at 6. We'll do it at 6. We'll do it at 6 because we work around other people's schedules. I know a couple of people jump. Oops. I think what's going on? How much are MSG tickets for boxing? That's what I was thinking, I was like, right, like MSG. I would say 2 bills. Nah, it's not. It can't be 2 bills, man. I don't know. I'm estimating 150, but if you get lucky, maybe under that. Flight's about 3 bills. Hotels about 2 bills. I'm calm with that. Actually, no, it's longer. It's bigger than that because it's about. No, I'm calm with all of that. That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking, what, MSG. I never ever been there. I want to definitely go to MSG. Give me 1 minute. Let me just. Wait, Edie, when you unmuted, message me. So put it on the chat. Then I'll just drop you back in again. With regard, MSG, yard. If that's going to happen, it's probably going to have to happen in the summertime. But at the same time, I just think that when it comes to the light heavyweight scene, flights to USA are 300. Yeah, flights to USA flights to New York. You've got to be careful because I went to LA, and I think the prices in LA were slightly a little bit different. I went to LA about a couple of years ago, and the prices were slightly different. But flights to New York are about 2-3 bills. Hold on, let's just estimate this. Hold on, let me just guesstimate this. Yeah, flights to New York, dates we're looking at. Oh no, because I'm looking at end of Feb. No. Let's just do June the 1st. Actually, no. If they were to fight, they'll fight a bit sooner than that. Come on. All right. No, let's just guess. June the 1st to about flipping June 6th. Hold on. Hold on. Right, it's telling me where I can fly in from. That's mad. Yeah, like 2-3 balls. Yeah. 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 That's calm. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, man. Hold on. I think EJ is cut. I think EJ might have cut. But yeah, big up EJ as well. Big up EJ Boxing. So it's cheaper to fly to New York than fly to. Definitely, man. 100%. 100%. It's definitely more easier, man. It's not look, flying to New York. Actually, no. Flights to New York compared to all of the other places, it's definitely cheaper because it's a holiday destination. But then the COVID things can kind of come into play. Right, just clocked. No, it's not actually. Is nice, nice. Nice more. It's more than that. I think it's almost double. Yeah, it's more than that. It's about 5 bills. About 4.5, 5 bills. Do you know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's looking kind of tasty, you know. It's looking kind of tasty. We'll see, man. But yeah, gonna end it right there. Thank you very much, guys, for liking the video. For liking the video, like the video, guys. Helps out a lot. Subscribe to Off the Canvas Boxing. Yeah, we'll be going live potentially today at 6 p.m. Can't confirm that, but follow me on my Instagram, Twitter. Links are in the description box below. So if you follow me straight away now on Instagram, Twitter, I'll let you guys know if it's been confirmed that I'll go live as well today. Making sure all the technicals are all sorted out because we had a bit technical difficulty today. I'll be doing a fight reaction straight after this, so check that out. I'll be breaking this one in particular a little bit further. Do I think that Joseph Jr.? No, we'll talk about all of this in the fight reaction. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Peace and prosperity. I will see you guys in a bit. Peace.